Alright, should I start?
Yeah.
Hi, this is BJ from Hearns, and today I'm going to talk about airbrushing. So, I'm going to try with this Volleyball model there. It's already pre-mixed for airbrushing. So you can just pour it straight in your airbrush, and off we go. Actually, just give it a quick shake up. Just make sure all the pigment, because the pigment normally sits on the bottom. You want that to go all the way through the bottle, and then we'll just put some drops into the airbrush. Should be enough for demonstration purposes. Seal that up. Okay, so I've got the compressor over here. It's all set up. So we've already had it on, so the tank's already full. This particular type of compressor will automatically switch on and switch off as the tank gets depleted. We've got the regulator here. I've got it set at about 20 psi. And so let's try it. So I'll just give a bit of paper, a bit of a go first. It's all clean. Okay, from here we'll just do some really fine lines, like so. Then as I pull the needle back, the spray will get wider and wider, and I'm pulling it further as well, and then we can give the large areas, like so. And there you go, and then the compressor's switched on to pump up the tank again. So when you're doing fine lines, you're generally pretty close. So over here we just sprayed it to clear out the nozzle. So here we'll start again, fine line, close. And then as you're doing large areas, you open up the needle and you pull further back, and it gets a softer coverage, like so. Obviously if you get closer with the wide, it starts getting heavy and covers more, like so. Yeah, I think we'll move the compressor over here because it's shaking the glass a bit. So we'll see how it's over there. So we've already tried on the test paper. You can see the sort of movement. We should have a close-up view of how my finger was doing the action with, doing spots and such. So let's try, a bit of plastic now. So plastic, it's better to have the plastic all nice and clean first. So all you need to do is put a drop of dishwashing liquid into a bucket or basin, clean it all up. With an old toothbrush or so, let it drip dry, and then when it's dry, you're ready to paint on. So you can prime if you like at this stage. Before this demonstration, we'll just spray straight on, and we'll see how we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is show you just doing a large area. So just on a scrap piece, we'll just make sure this is all clear, and we'll start the spray before we touch the piece. So start from here, and then we'll go across. Okay, so that's covering up. So just doing gentle passes, so you can check it, and then you can continue on, and just keep going until you're happy with the tone. So we just covered the large parts there. So with an airbrush, because you can do these fine lines, you can also do pre-shading. Okay, that sort of thing. But you'll notice that I was a bit too close here, and it's all gathered up. So you just have to do a bit more practice. We'll give it another go. Let's try here again. So you're building up the tone very slowly. You're getting much more control. So like so. So I've just finished demonstration with the pre-shading lines. So there's a lot you can do with an airbrush. You can get all the graduation and such. This is not a very good example, of course, because been doing it in very tight conditions. But after all that, and then it's time to clean your airbrush. It's easier with one of these cleaning pots. So I actually like putting some tissue inside. I guess the tissue catches the paint because there's a little filter on the top here, and it just allows it to dry up in the tissue, and then you just pull out the tissue and throw it away. It's a lot easier. Probably just use some water for the moment. So we'll just get this water bottle, thin it down a bit. You can actually just pour it out first, but I haven't got anything to pour it onto, so we'll just do this. Just pop it into the end of the cleaner, and we'll just spray it through. So this is going to take a little while, but it's just pushing it through there. After this, we'll put through some more water, and then at the end you can put through some airbrush cleaner, just to fully flush it out. Okay, so I've already sprayed out the airbrush with a few loads of water, and we've had the thinner go through it. It's very important with acrylics that we do that, because the acrylics do dry up pretty quick and they're a bit harder to clean once they're dry. So you do that as soon as you can after your spraying session. I've also quickly cleaned the end of the needle, because with acrylics they tend to dry on the tip of the needle as well. So with this, all I did was I'll just open this up, I'll pull this back to retract the needle so it doesn't get snagged. You've got to be careful not to damage the end of the needle, because that'll affect the way it sprays in the future. So there's a nozzle there, and as I release it you'll see the needle come out. Now I've already wiped that down, but that had a slight amount of residue on it. And then also cleaning the inside of the tip, because you can get residue stuck in there as well. And then I'll just retract this again before I put this on. So I'll screw this back on, like so. We've wiped it all dry, and your trigger action is all smooth, and it's ready to put away. So that's pretty much an introduction to basic airbrushing. I think I've covered a few things that have been useful, but you know, there's probably things I've forgotten, so if there's anything else you'd like to know, just write it in the comments, and I'll answer them the next time around. So thanks for watching.